was not there. They must have done it. I've been really nervous about coming in here. Look, that was not there when I did my last video. They did it. It's all this. I know they did because of all the stuff that's mixed in with it. Look, another one. It just got done. That's not the first one either. Only the first one since I turned the GoPro. There's a really big special one that lives in this forest. Oh, you guys. The ultimate world is right up there. Look. I found it. I found it last time I was here. I didn't film it, I just found it. It's one of the secrets. It's just always being there is a big deal. No tricks, things, they know what you're doing. Just opening your door to them and existing with the right knowledge. You have to know what you're doing. You can't just be spiritual. Here we go. Oh man, you guys gotta see how good this is. There's seats right there. I almost fell over. You guys, that's so incredible. I don't think the GoPro can see past it. It just can't read all the... It's hard for your eyes to read it all. All right. Look, he's gone. He's not there. I knew it. Look, there's nothing there. This is the shot. He's not there. You guys, I was literally talking to him. Without looking, I'm looking the other way. He's right there, I think. I gotta look. Hold on. Yeah, he's right there. I asked him if he could move for me. Without looking, I'm looking the other way. He's right there, I think. I gotta look. Hold on. Yeah, he's right there. I asked him if he could move for me. Look, this is where he was. You guys, I was having a conversation. He would nod his head, turn his head, things like that. It was insane. Look. This is all right in front of where he was. There is nothing black here. That was really real, you guys. I'm telling you. I haven't been the same. You never quite get over it, you know? I'm like, no one's ever gonna believe me. That's why I turned the camera on, because I was like, I'll just tell this in a story. It's like, let me just get him. Look, I was right there. There's nothing here now. Where was he, you think? Look, you guys gotta see it, like these X's. That's why I brought this. You can just see how insane this place is. So this is his spot here, obviously. He let me see him. He did it on purpose. These guys do things on purpose to me, and it's, you guys, I used to think that's what I wanted, and it absolutely kills me. Because now I'm losing my mind. And I might not be able to get anything on the camera. They do it, so I'll stay here all day. I don't know why. Look at this spot, you guys. I mean, oh my God. This is where he was. What more do you need? That you guys have to understand, that's one of the best. I'll tell you. Whether it was me or someone else. It doesn't get much better than the last video. I'll put a clip in here. You'll see, I'm like, I'm not supposed to do this. And this is how they do it right here. That's a front and back, you guys. It's a front and back. Man, I'll tell you, besides the tree, it seems deserted. That's what I was thinking. And then it happened. Did you see this? Where'd their pine cones go? They used to have the biggest pile of pine cones I've ever seen. So what more do you need? I showed, you can see his face, you guys. He's to the side, so he's like this. I don't know, there's a lot going on, so don't, but just look at the side profile, because I kept seeing him, he'd go like this to me, he'd go. Things like that to me, it was crazy. He wouldn't talk, I couldn't. Something happens to me. Let me explain. It's like when I'm talking to him, and why would you just drive away? I don't know. It's just, you just know what to do. I don't know. It's like someone's guiding you. They know I'm leaving, and they gave me that, you guys. It doesn't get much better, and then some of my subs might not even, completely understand. Yet there it is in 4K. It's in high def 4K, you guys. I had to zoom a little bit, but I was only, let's say I was within 100 feet of him at my bike, which means they're here right now. This is completely changed. You guys see all that's not on the ground, right? Stick with this. I'm not gonna try to, I am scanning for them and stuff, but I'm really just trying to show you some of the backup of this place and show you him again. I really don't want him to be forgotten about. Can we name this guy? Look at this, you guys. We need a name. Who wants to name him? Look at these clumps and clusters. We call them fences. So here's where this camera pays off. Like if I'm walking, I might be like, dot, 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 and forget. I really apologize. I try to take that out. Because if I'm really focusing, I can do this and keep it steady. But it's worth it. If I'm ever bobbling, just bear with it, because then if I have to go like this, it's well worth it. I can get in there. You don't lose many megapixels. Check this out, you guys. Just over here, 100 yards is where the trees fell. So let's go there. Not this time. This time, I don't know. I'm not even gonna look. Like I'm looking as I walk, but look at all the trees, you guys. See, I had this feeling when I left, because I was like, I'm coming back, I promise, you guys. And I've had this feeling the whole time. Wow, look at the size of that root. That was it. I'm going to come back and nothing's going to happen, because that's the way it usually happens. They're not going to give me the second one, a second time right in a row of them sitting there. I don't know this for sure, but that's usually the way it goes. You're lucky to get anyone sitting there. Yes, they have been all over here. You see this ground stuff? These are all conditioned special things. And tridents. Do you know how many times I've zoomed into that exact situation with the trident on the top? It's all connected. This is an entire connected forest, so they can be invisible. They're right in here. I got nerves like crazy. These are guys like they look like us, you guys. Like they're as big as us. These guys, if not bigger. Look at the size of that. I wonder if that, believe it or not, right in the middle of this was wind. Because that thing is huge. They haven't leaned anything on it. Look at that. Oh, it was dead. It's possible we just had a huge rain, but that just fell, since I was here. I didn't come in here, but I can tell it just fell. Darn, that's a big stump. All right, let's let me see if I can get something going. I want to go to I can't believe this. You guys, you used to be able to walk right through here. If it was wind, you would never have been able to walk right through here. This is how dumb people are. So the first time in a billion years on Earth, the wind just did all this to the forests? No, you guys, this has been going on for a long, long time. Let me explain. This is brand new to us. This is brand spanking new to us. They love having the branches hold it up. I'm starting to think that they have something to do with that, or they like it. This is brand new to us. This is a big deal to us. They've been doing this forever. So there's no mystery there for them that I can tell. That's without a mystery, without a passion or some kind of detective, or just, any kind of just some kind of a passion. It's hard. They don't think they really have that. Not with us, because they've been avoiding us since the beginning of time. Well, that's not true. I think we had real relationships with them, and then something changed, probably because of us, right? One of us tried to do something because of why? Money. That's why. Somehow we screwed these guys over because of money. I'll bet you anything. Look at that. So one more thing. What do you think about that? He's not there. I really thought, because a lot of times you come back and there'll be a stump there or something, because they were using the stump. That's how they know how easy we are to trick. Oh, he came back and it was a stump there, because he was sitting in front of it. So when you go back and bring someone, the person that you brought thinks that the stump was a Bigfoot. This is how it works. It's so simple. These tricks have been established over a million years, and you'll fall for it every single time, and you won't listen to someone like me tell you. For some reason, you think that I just make this stuff up. Look, I'll even walk so there's no. So I was right at that tree on the other side. So I would have to be able to get some black thing, right? I'm even more zoomed in, I think. There, he is not there. Yes! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, you guys. See, that's why I start to cry, you guys, because they know I had a huge thing out here with them about how I was leaving. That I might have to leave, and I don't want to. And I think they thought they were giving you the world on that, to be honest with you. I really do. Hold on, I gotta get something. Look at this. It's just too good. Ever since after the first tree, not a sound. You would swear nothing's here. Then I'm not even thinking about it. I'm in La La Land. I'm taking my pants off again. They make sure, there's such a force before it falls. So they're breaking trees that really aren't ready to fall down yet. There's your wallow. See how it's squared? I assume they'd be in the middle of that. It's so good here. I just need to show you some backup. What do I do? Difficult to get to. Look at that. That's insane. All right, I'm going to start being quiet. Look how unique and petrified the trees are. Not this. Look at that. It's insane. Look. You guys, all I'm walking through, right? It's impossible almost to film it. But watch this. Is that kind of stuff. You can't really walk, right? Well, you can. It's all hidden, the paths. You see, this is why I walked up the whole way. Just some beautiful, open, marked insanity. I told you this place is special. Remember, when you're on this stuff, in their seats, is when I get some of the least amount of attention. I don't mind it. I don't mind not getting it. I just want it today. I gotta stop thinking about it. I want it on the camera. I got it. That's why I'm doing this. You guys wouldn't believe what I'm seeing. All I can do is this. It goes on for miles. A mile or two. Each place is squared off with giant X's and tridents. Every single one has 4 or 5 tridents and X's. Only where these spots are. There's hundreds of them. I can't even film it, you guys. I'm out of shape. I mean, I can still run up, but I'm noticing my breath is more this year. It's because of Terry. Polling. It's his fault. Sending me 90 blow pops. I ate them all. God even knows what other packages of stuff he sent me. Did you guys see that view? I don't know how. I know they're watching me. I just don't know how. Believe me, you guys. I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be right there. They have ways. Certain ones are what I told you. There's times I feel like I'm on I'm in Giant Stadium on a screen, and that whole world's watching me try to find them. That's it. I'm telling you. Look at this. It's not what we think. There's a huge shock value that comes to your life and the world. Such a shock that you really can't be told it. You're not meant. It's the way things are now. I don't know if you're better off just not. No, it's not fair. You have a right to know. You get one life here, and you have a right to have known the truth of it. There is no greater good. There's the truth, and there's bullshit. I think most humans would just opt into truth. Look at that trident. Oh shit, I just pulled off my ear. Hold on a second. Here, flies right over here. I heard that. Because I'm telling you, someone's right over here. Look at this. I've been trying to, I've been kind of discouraged in, trying to film because I feel like it's hard to see. Do you see that? Watch. You guys, look, it's petrified, burnt one leaning up on it all. That'll be there for another 500 years. I mean, look at that. Someone's back there. I know it. I can't see it, but I've heard him now more than once. I think he wants me to know. Now watch this. Look where I'm standing. I'm a little discouraged because I feel like it's hard to film. You're just not going to quite get how good this is. You guys, this is where I just talked to one the other day. Do you know how groundbreaking that is? Do you know how hard that is to do? It took me 10 years for a guy to nod yes and no to me. I mean, I can't even tell you. All for nothing because only I'm going to know, Even if I show you on video, you're just oblivious. And it seems like, I don't know. Maybe someone's thinking something different. I hear nothing from anyone. Look at this. Look at the two main beams, you guys. Right there. Right? And then right there. Watch this. And this is all part of what I just showed you there, too. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. That's insane. If you were to remove the rest of the forest, your mind would melt. It's the other trees that create confusion. Our brain, we don't, look at the teepee. There's a teepee right there. Our brains, you don't get a decision. It's going to process what you're seeing no matter what. So we don't have the power to filter when seeing. Do you ever think about that? I'm only going to see their work. It doesn't work like that. You're going to see whatever your brain's telling you, which, by the way, isn't much, apparently. That's what our own scientists tell us. We see nothing. We only see 6 colors or something, or 7 colors. Look at this. Now, look at the ground. Not one stick there, really, except for the bases are touching the ground. All of that is off the ground. Not only that, it's all tridents, and it goes for a mile like that. Look, you guys. I don't even know where they find them all. I can't believe I didn't get the trees on the video. Look, they walk right through here. I'm telling you, they have all these walkways. That's why it's no mistake in the places you can't tell. I tell you, they step on the things or they step over it every time, and you can always see their footprints. Sorry, right here. blatant. This is amazing right here. Apparently, you don't need to ever be anywhere else except to a spot like this. I go on because I'm hoping it will change what happens, but these guys pretty much made it clear that I don't need to be anywhere else. You just have to be patient. I was like, whoa. The trees are great and all. Well, that's the other thing, is that they're afraid I'm going to tell you. I think they want me to show you that, but not tell you anything else. That's what it seems like. Stop giving all the secrets. Like, you guys wouldn't believe what I have told you over 8 years. It's all real and all true. And you wouldn't believe the level you're at now. More than anyone in the world. You know more about this subject than almost every researcher in the world. Because they don't know what they're doing. It's all bullshit. They're all just faking it. Why don't you guys call some of these people out? I see these people with all these followings of people that have no idea our communities even exist. They just followed blindly because they saw the guy said Bigfoot. You're just wasting everyone's time. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to call some of these people out one day, but like let's just see what they say. Like, please come talk to me. How in the world have you justified yourself? And believe me, there's not one person on earth that's involved with this subject that would ever debate me, because they know they're full of shit. Look at this. Oh my God. I wish I had this camera that day. Look at all the pine cones just in here. These are all scattered. Ooh. It's too nice out. I don't like being here when it's too nice. I want it to be a little cloudy and dark in here. You gotta complete the vibes and things happen. All right. It's an amazing thing that there was a dump, I swear, a whole truckload full of, like a big dump truck, brand new pile. It was right in there somewhere, and it's not there now. It's not even not there, it's just gone. They spread them out. I get to where they just spread out all their, like a pile that is huge, like 2 yards from Home Depot is in a pile, and then once it gets too big, they go like this. Out of this trail, right? It's really amazing here how you wouldn't really know they did that break, but you still wouldn't like turn your eyes. It's all the most blatant is right behind like right there, back in there, and you can't see it. Like, I just can't tell. I might not even think that's good in there, and then as soon as you get back 100 yards, everything changes. You guys, it goes on and on and on. There's so many spots, I decided not to film it. I got you enough so you have an idea. I mean, you couldn't film it. It would take you like a year to go spot by spot. Look, isn't it amazing? He was sitting right back there. Is this where I am? Oh, I'm way down? Oh, I'm way down here. Oh, these are where the trees were pushed down? Back over there. All right, over now. I gotta go. That's something crazy. That's crazy. I walked, all right, I just had something happen to me. Now I know for sure they were controlling me in there, because remember, you don't really know all the time. You guys, I swear, I was down below. I ended up a half a mile up here. I shouldn't be up here. I was walking, I'm like, hold on, everything's changed. I walked that way. How did I come out? You guys are not going to believe this, but I did not make, my sense of direction is very good. I was walking down that way. It was easier. I come out further up than where I went in. It's impossible. I'm putting it in the video, I don't care. Because people need to know. Let the people think that I'm crazy, but the people that know that I'm telling you the truth, it's important for them to know. I can't believe I came all the way up here. All right, gotcha. Here's something I would never have found, but because I got mind melted, I ended up here instead of going. I wanted to go because I know where it's special down below. This is the view. Look. The cameras just don't do it justice. It's so beautiful. Here's their spot. It's all been, there's new pine cone eating back in there. It's all over back in there. Looks like all pine cone eating from last year. Something happens to me too much. Let's get zoom like this. Only because I know exactly that tree line is really good. Well, not there actually, because that's the timber roads right there. But that ends right beyond it. You guys, that's a trident. Look at that. That's like insane right there. That's a trident. It's a quadrant, right? And then watch, it's a trident type of thing again at the top. Look at this whole environment back in here. You guys, there's hundreds of these. Like, I'm not exaggerating. When I say I don't know, I can't count them. Look at this. I'm standing right in the middle of a Bigfoot world, you guys. I mean, you got to see the structures, you guys. I forgot one of my tricks when I used to do this a lot. This is when things would happen near me. So, but one of the tricks, obviously, is you have to zoom to somewhere important from the place they're at. That's not always easy. Got some relentless flies around my head. It's quite the shadow, isn't it? Whatever that is. It's bushes or something. Looks like a giant beam. I've never seen such change in my life. I decided to come down. I hope I can get out this way because I'm stuck. I've never seen some more change in 3 years, like here, or whatever it's been, two or three. Look at that. Marks everything, and then there's your view. Everything has changed here. Everything. Like, it's a completely different, I would never recognize it. It's incredible. Oh my God, I think I just saw them. Guys, wait till you see this. This place this is what you want to find. You would have to tell you. I don't want to say anything. Look at this place. I won't stop. You guys don't turn off the camera. There's some kind of spot right here. And then you're seeing all this, right? You can't get it without walking a mile. And then there should be rocks stacked up all over. Look, here's the eating. All brand new eating. I told you guys. Look, again. I just showed it to you last time too. Last place I was at, that incredible place. This in a sense is even better. Because those are all little. These are big guys. This is huge. You can tell by the scale because it's so much big, so much blinding. What looks like graves in the center, like the way that, you know, like they used to bury people, like a mound. Look at this. All right, give me a second. Let's get out of here. Actually, let's run the camera out. I think this is the spot or nearby. I think I've been here before. Nearby here, there's the most incredible seats. And I had been there just like this, right, for a while. And then all of us, it's when I started possibly buying into shape-shifting, because I was like, I still don't believe it, but like, I believe anything's possible. But it's just one of those things that's hard. Oh yeah. It's just real hard. Little people, that's hard, you know. Density change, that's really hard. It's a try to mix. This is their spot right here. These guys are different. They don't seem to hide. No, just to give you an idea, you'll never stand, I've been telling you this for too many years, in a place like this without seeing that. You realize how high up we are, right? We're like parallel there. Well, it's exactly parallel because I have snow just like that behind me. I had to come all the way up there. Yes, it looks like fun. It's not, okay? It's literally a job to get on that motorcycle. It's a freaking nightmare. I was telling Robert this morning, I just wish I had like a new, like, Denali or something. Look at this. Bird. Told you to use the petrifieds. No fire here. For a long, long time. And that's been picked up and put on a structure that they just made. Look at this. This is so good here. We should see rocks stacked up. I'm telling you, if you want to see like really, really big ones, you go that way. And then you go sit in their seats and sit down. It helps to know where their other seats are. And then you zoom from that seat to the other one. I don't think they can see each other when they do that. I really don't. The magic makes them not see each other either. That's why the structures help. So if he runs out of it, his group's in there, he just left that structure, he'll run back to that. If the bubble was out there somewhere, he would forget. Or could forget. None of this has ever been here before. And I'm up here, I'm seeing piles. Look, check this out. Look. This is really weird. No people. I'll show you if I can just about show you where I am. I'm way up the top. I don't know if that tells you or not. And then look at what they did. You tell me a person did that? You guys, this is fascinating. Look, it's all clean. In here, it's all been clean too. So not only did they, I can't really tell you without looking at the other video, did they rearrange? I don't even know where it is. I'd have to find the actual clip, which is like impossible. All my clips kind of go into like one or two folders. Just like, you guys really look at this. None of this stuff's on the ground. This is insane. I'm glad I have my, this is good for like a cell phone or GoPro, but I'm glad I have the zooming because then you can go like this. That it being a big deal. Wow. I swear when I was walking down that path, I looked down there and I saw like that, which is like eating with like piles of stuff on it. It's like where they ate and then they put a big bunch of stuff on top of it. Oh, right there. Can't tell for sure. Can you get timestamps? Absolutely in these places. Always look at the trees. Always look for things that you wouldn't look for. This is insane. Look at the caliber, you guys. These trees, you would need a bulldozer, and that bulldozer would probably spin. See, look. Nothing's falling down. These are like 50-mile-an-hour gusts. This is an incredible system right here. Excuse me. And this, you guys, this goes on for a long, long, long time. Insane. I found other places just like this. Look at this. I've been here before and I don't recognize it at all. It's all been added to. And it's all walks. This is, you know what this is? I'm telling you, this is so they can run all around here and not be visible, which converts to it makes it easier. Because I asked them why they do this and they tell me it makes it easier. So what does it make easier? Them being able to run all around here and not even be seen. I don't see anything. Perfect. Pick a different subject. You're not meant for this because you can see them. You just have to look. Look at the old one being worshipped, you guys. It had caught on fire at some point. And look at how many trees are in here. I was in here in a camera, and the camera, and I just walking by, like in the video, it was like one of the bigger trees like this, and there's just like this face coming out of the tree that looked exactly like one of them. And it wasn't like a marker, it was like literally one of them pretending like he was part of the tree. So I would look for that kind of stuff too. This is crazy. Look, they're covering it. Oh, so when they were done last year, same thing happened. I didn't get, we're on top of it, the same thing happened below. Look, they covered it or whatever. There's like structures all through the eating. Oh, there's this year eating. Oh, there's footprints too. Well, something prints, look. Right there. Right there. Of course, right in the shadow. So right in the shadows is where... I'll show you. Oh, this is good. Look. No pine cones here last time I was here. This is all being eaten this year. Look at the piles, you guys. They're hiding it. So they're trying to blind the piles from a distance. So in other words, from a distance. Look at it. I told you they just punch and then they fill up. People think that they're squirrels because they see a hole. The hole is shadowed. And so they think, there's no ground animals here. If there was this many ground animals, one would be peeking up right now. Anywhere where ground animals live, and there's hundreds of them, it's not up in the mountains. They live down, like in Colorado, but in the lower plains, where farms are. There's always one. It's his job. They're going to look. You're going to see them. I've never seen one in 10 years here. So that shows you what this really is. And there's also parts of this. Like look at that's a footprint, you guys. I'm telling you, there's nothing else that could have made that. That's a toe, I think. You can see toes and, oops, sorry. Sorry, I was leaning and my thumb hit it. I don't want to cut it. Something else made a big dent up in there. But look, I think it stepped on here. Like that's what stopped it from going in any further. Look at this, you guys. This is why I like this camera. That's insane. That's insane. Do you know what it's like to sit in a place like this? I filmed them up there, not that far away. It seems to change. Like there's like a border right there, and then it would, in common sense, would seem this is where the big ones are. I'm telling you, that's a footprint. Looks like he has one big toe. Sitting right here. I'm trying to bust some of these little guys. I really spend no time doing it. Get away from me. I gotta fly. It's relentless. Get away from it. Like he can hear me. Like he understands. Oh, okay. You should have said so. That's why I always get a kick out of people. The people that walk and then they're just default by the book like everyone else. Look at that. I think it just goes around. It goes out like a trail of it goes around that tree. It's amazing. Yo bear, hey bear, no bear. Like they don't know the first thing about themselves or the earth. And here is this person walking down the trail, eating their apple, only living by whatever a book told them to do, right? This is what makes you healthy. Meanwhile, my best friend was the healthiest person in the world and died when he was 30. I'm the most unhealthy person in the world, and here I am. I can run up this mountain faster than people that train for a living. It's just, I'm telling you, we're all a case-to-case basis. Stop reading books. Stop worrying about what they say. Worry about what you know. You have a brain that tells you everything. You don't need to go out in the world to learn from people. You just don't. Certain things, sure. But as far as like your health and stuff goes, stop worrying. Worrying about it is what's going to kill you, not the actual food. The stress and anxiety, you guys, I'm telling you, that's a footprint right there. I'm telling you. I just told you. That's a footprint. What else could it be? It's an impression that has a toe. I mean, it looks like he has one big toe in the middle. That's what it looks like. Look, more. I'm telling you, it's little ones. Those are brand new. Where do they get those? I don't know where they get them. They're that perfect, because look, these piles are all around here. Because if I go out here and look out here, I could never find one of those. Is there something special and perfect about those? You guys, they're hard as a rock, like brand new. These things, I don't know where they get them. And then they crush them open and eat them in some way. Look at all the piles. These piles are all new. See, that's what people think. They think that, oh, an animal lives here. Meanwhile, there's no pile of dirt that was dug out. You guys, I'm telling you, that was a footprint. I'm telling you. That he stepped on the wood on purpose. Look at this X. It's all marked by like an incredible amount of X's and stuff. Watch. Let's do a slow pan. Let's get out there though, because that's usually there's a distance where physical things will happen. Get away from me! I don't mind, but this fly is really testing my patience. Like, wait. Look at this, you guys. I mean, explain that path to me. It's completely changed since whenever I was here a year or two ago. I mean, I think it was this time last year. I can't remember. I really don't know. So, fairly recent, let me tell you, there's no one up here. I mean, I know there's a head count of less than 2 hands up here a summer. And in the woods, I would say less like 1 or 2 people, like ever. Like, it just, I just never in 10 years have I ever seen really anyone. A motorcycle, but no one in the woods. Like, I've never seen a person just walk while I'm filming ever. You guys, I don't understand this. How they look. See, I know they did it because look, if you come over here, so here's all that was the place that was cut. Like I think it was cut about 10, 15 years ago. And then look at the border. It's an incredible it's a micro world of just insane structures, like undeniable, incredible things, like the designs and they come out of those. That's where I film him. Did you guys see the last video? I didn't put it in the title. I didn't say anything about it. I want to see if people saw him. You can see his entire body. He's in like this weird looking stump. That's how you know they're in there. You don't even look at a stump like that. There's got to be something strange to it typically. You know, like that. The other one was really stuck out underneath the structure. He's going to a place like that and they'll be right there. Like, well, you know, you don't know. You can only hope. Well, watch, where did I just see something bleeding? Oh, here. Like, watch this. It's got the white paste. Right? And then what? This is just off of the trail. I know they did that. These are little ones. I'm finding this little forest that was butchered to be really interesting. I've always been aware of it and stare through it and stuff, but I've never really walked and looked down at it. Mostly because it's boring, you know. But you gotta do everything, and it really looks like it's being used. You guys, like you got all those places in there, right? But this is being cleared and used. It's the same thing. It looks like an old path used to be here, like the other one. All right, so I won't do it really, but if I was to keep walking, right in here becomes like real pines. And it has some of the best X's you might ever see. See, this is active. Remember, if I show you this stuff and it didn't amount to, like, there's no moral of the story. A lot of it's just learning. A lot of it's because, for someone it might not help them that day, but for other people, oh, look at this. It really helps them because they'll be in by complete chance the same type of place. Like, Mark, if you hadn't have showed me that place, I wouldn't have walked over there. And so believe it or not, a lot of what I do could just help one person that day. It's worth it. You know, and it will help someone in the future another day. But see, this is incredible in here. So I don't think it affected them much. Maybe, but they're still doing their thing in here. And right at the border, right at the back there where nothing was cut, it's all supreme giant structures. again, with one of the best views right here that you could ever imagine, even if you were little. You'd have a view that would take your breath away for the rest of your life, really. It's the one thing that you could be lonely forever, but if you have something like that to look at, it really helps. And this is where they are. Even at my feet, you can see that. And it's all spots. These are all seats active. Look at this, you guys. It's a seat right there. It's a play area. Never be seen. Oh, there's an X. Look at the size of that. I told you they started getting big over there. Look. That's really good up in there. I'll see it. I'm standing in the seat. It gives you an idea. This is what, look, if you're coming from like another dimension or inside the earth, this is what you want to see. It doesn't get any better, and this is where they are. Maybe in New Zealand, but not in the United States. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's views like that, but the same thing's going on there. There's some in Idaho. There's some in Utah. There's some in Wyoming, and there's some in Montana. But it's the same thing, more or less. It's this, and these guys will be right there. And the biggest deception of it all was we always thought it was big, and then we always thought it was apes. That's the funniest thing. We were wrong about everything. Not only were we wrong, but we were not even close. Not even close. This entire time, every single one of you have been wrong. It's a crazy thing. It's hard. Why wouldn't I just go with the flow? Remember, truth isn't easy. This is crazy, you guys. Look, this is all you see. Like, kind of picture without seeing you have to kind of be standing on top of it. All right, that's enough. Really kind of cool that I walk through here. This is where you need like the girls, like a woman with lots of patience. Like she's not like me. Like, we gotta go. I gotta go to the next place. We gotta get out of here.